AI image generation was absolutely horrible, absolutely horrendous. Anyone falling for these was either a washed up boomer or someone with a severe mental disability and some more problems. But now image generation is not even being talked about as if it's a thing, because now we are in video generation land. Video generation is reaching its pinnacle. Every time we think this is as good as it's gonna get, it gets even better. We are literally in an area where the Indian and Nigerian scammers are going to be having a field day collecting cash like it's sand on the beach after scamming so many people, because these things cannot be distinguished from reality. But outside of that, we got to talk about the anime community and how we're holding up with the emergence of AI tools and technology. The shit people are making is absolutely diabolical. Fake manga panels, fake trailers, downscales, upscales, examples of all types of things. An example is with One Punch Man Season 3, where the studio did not give enough time. So people, the fans, decided to make their own thing at some point for some scenes. And you can see here with the Garo slide. Let's look at AI and see if it has a place in the anime community or it is absolutely freaking garbage and something we're justified to hate. What AI has done right is reducing the workload and cost of creating anime productions. However, this has come at a cost. While production speed has increased due to the repetitive and tedious tasks being relegated to AI, such as in-between frames and background art, I'm pretty sure also some of the coloring and crowd shots that people don't pay too much attention to. You'd think this would be a good thing for animators. However, this is not the case because the producers and studios just have to be greedy. They will have to be greedy, and that is just how it is. With the addition of AI, people will have lost jobs to technology, even though it's not as good right now. When it gets to that level, man, people will not be needed anymore. Right now, they're still needed to some extent, which is fewer than before, but still, people are still needed. But if it gets to the level where it's really good, people are going to get fired. Where AI would have come in and reduced problems, it might actually not change even that much because of the greed. For instance, instead of fixing schedules for animators to rest and maybe do something else, no, they will probably fire some people to save money and make more money on productions while dumping the workload on the remaining people, keeping the toxic work culture alive. This also leads to animation studios paying animators less because, there's now AI, despite the industry growing. It's also essential to remember that the roles that they're cutting are the junior roles, which are smaller roles, entry-level jobs, which will actually probably stifle the creativity of the people, because why would I do it if AI can do it? That kind of thing, which is horrible. So people argue that AI democratizes art. But wait, what is democratization of art? And according to the AI overview, which took the entire answer from Reddit, the democratization of art is the process of making the creation, appreciation, and ownership of art accessible to a broader, more diverse public, breaking down traditional elitist barriers. It leverages technology, social media, and digital tools such as AI, NFTs, and online platforms to allow anyone to create, share, and monetize their work globally without needing traditional gatekeepers. Let's slow down for a second and let me show you something. Pencils are dirt cheap. So is a book or some paper. YouTube video tutorials are free, and other tutorials that will show people how to draw are spread out throughout the internet and are also completely free and have been prevalent for the longest time. Not to mention the various social media platforms that allow for a person to post their own art to be seen, appreciated by others. The various ways a person can take ownership of these pieces of art We also have software that is used to draw and also 3D modeling art. That is completely free. So if we're talking about the democratization of art, it happened a long time ago. People are just lazy to learn the necessary skills. Seriously, it's really easy to type a prompt into an AI program and make it spit out images that are relatively similar to what you're looking for. But that is not creating art. That does not make you an artist. I saw people arguing on Twitter about stealing each other's prompts. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Like, what the fuck? It would be funny if it wasn't so idiotic. It's like going to a 5-star restaurant, ordering a meal, and then calling yourself a chef. No, you're not a chef. All you did was give instructions on what you wanted to eat. You didn't learn how to cook. You didn't do any of the necessary work. You just requested something and it was given to you. And for those saying AI prompting is a skill, maybe to some extent, but it's not even a fraction as much of a skill as being an artist is, as creating art from your own experience. The AI art craze really demotivates actual artists from getting into art. Why would you do something if AI could do it? I think that's the mindset some people would have. But AI itself has limitations, and that limitation is the amount of art that it stole. The art that it stole is the limitation that it has. Without that, you won't have the art. You won't have new art coming into the world. That is the limitation. The art that was stolen from the countless people across the internet. Countless artists, without their consent or knowledge, had their art just taken from them. From that, it might sound like I hate AI art, and to some extent, I do. I do hate the AI. AI has caused the price of RAM and GPUs to go crazy high that I have to freaking sell a kidney and my left testicle just to afford a freaking PC at this point. Like, I was already struggling pre-price hikes, and just imagine this. Like, oh my God. But I can acknowledge that AI could be useful in some ways. Localization is a place where AI could help, but I'm not exactly sure at the time if it's not just glorified Google Translate. AI could speed up localization of different things from different languages to your own language, the one you want to see and hear things in, which could make sense if it is good enough. Another thing is the dubbing and subbing features could be improved in some way. The thing is, people will definitely be losing their jobs. People have probably lost their jobs already to the AI dubbing and subbing type of thing. People do dog on the AI subbing feature on YouTube, but I think it does kind of help in some cases. Like, it did help me with some tutorials, and it's not completely dog shit, but I'm not completely sure how that would fit in with the anime space. Another thing it could do is, if you would like, maybe it could upscale anime that's already there. So for some people, maybe they don't like watching old anime, who knows, but for me, I think that's pretty cool. It also dilutes the artist's intent, and in some things it could lead to problems, which leads into my next point quite nicely, which is the loss of creativity amongst humans. I know it was said that AI will free humans from the boring, monotonous tasks, allowing us to open our third eye and see the future and propel humanity into the stars and conquer infinity and beyond. But yeah, I don't see that happening, especially with our current trajectory. Reading comprehension is down and it's reducing. It's the first time people are getting dumber. I'm not just a hater, but for the next generation, we have seen some IQ tests. And Gen Alpha is really cooked. I'm not even gonna lie, it's really bad. This skibidi toilet and the brain rot memes, all of that is really not helping. Even previously it was bad, but now it's even worse. Honestly, it's like the saying goes, use it or lose it. If we're going to use the ability to think, it'll stay with us. But if we do not use it at all, at some point we'll lose it, and society will be completely cooked, where people don't even think that deeply about things. And if we do not think deeply about things, where the hell is the good art gonna come from? Good art comes from retrospection and all of those emotions and stuff. People who look at art as just pretty images to be monetized, or like to just exist, are really idiots. Throughout time, art has been a way for people to express themselves. From cavemen to anime girls, all of us have had some form of art throughout time. Now, when we outsource even the thing that is supposed to be fun, what do we have left? It's like the auto battle games. Why the fuck do people even play those things? Honestly, why would you play that auto battle, auto whatever? It's just a thing to make you buy more of the in-game currency, the loot boxes, that shitty all the shitty gameplay. It doesn't make sense. Like it's there to monetize you and make you buy weird shit, which I feel like is where AI is gonna take us down. It's just a way for people to make other people just buy shit. It doesn't make sense. It's just to consume. I got a bit off track, but what I'm trying to say is AI is not necessarily a bad thing, at least not completely. But we are already seeing the effects of AI videos on social media, and a ton of low quality shit is just being put out there at high quantities for people to consume. It's not even that good. It's just high quantities of garbage. We need some kind of quality control. People need quality products, and there is no regard for that anymore. The question really is, will AI improve the anime community? Will we get better, more high quality anime at a faster rate, or will the greedy companies do what greedy companies and people do and try to use it to take as many shortcuts as possible and cut as many corners as they can to make the most amount of money while fucking over the artists and consumers and community in the process, as the artists will definitely be getting paid less while the consumers will be paying more for a shittier, more inferior product, and all of this to break record profits. I'm not completely opposed to the use of AI as long as it's used as a tool and artists as well as the consumers get a good deal out of it. But to be honest, I don't think that is going to happen, because as we know, money is the root of all evil. And do you truly believe that these greedy corporations are going to pass up on a payday just because it's kind of unethical? No, they're going to be using this AI to make as much of that possible. But what do you guys think? Is AI good for anime? Is it bad? Is it horrible, horrendous? Did I say things that make sense, or am I just an idiot, a porridge-brained idiot that doesn't know what I'm talking about? Well, if you watched till this point, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Peace out.